19 hours ago, I received a question on this YouTube channel from Twisted Fireman. I've been thinking about getting a CCD camera for shooting exclusively in black and white with it. Can you recommend a camera that would be smaller than the Sony RX100 and shoot great black and white images? Oh, you know I answered that question. Let's go. Hello everyone, Carmine from New York here, professional photojournalist since 1973, having graduated 2 photography schools with a grand total of 1,400 hours in the classroom and in the field in the 70s as part of my schooling. I've had a great 5-decade career as a professional photographer, and I'm here to give you class number 307. This is my way of giving back to the photography community by giving you guys my knowledge as a professional photographer so you have the ability and the knowledge to go and take great photographs without spending thousands of dollars on a camera. So this class was inspired by @TwistedFireman, the gentleman that asked this question about a CCD camera. It had to be small and take great black and white pictures. Well, this led us up to this great camera. Guys, this is the Panasonic Lumix. This is the DMC LX2. We'll call it the LX2 from now on. Here's what makes this camera awesome. First, it's 10 megapixels, but it has a CCD film-like sensor built inside. And sitting on the front of this camera included is a gorgeous Leica lens. Let's see if we can get that in the picture for you. Guys, this is a gorgeous Leica lens with the equivalent of a 28 to 112 millimeter zoom lens in 35 millimeter equivalents. So when I got this question from @TwistedFireman, you know I was going to give him my best advice. This camera, the LX2 from Lumix, runs right now in a range of $50 to $100 on eBay and other used camera retailers online. It should be in working, perfect condition, come with at least one battery and a charger for that price, $50 to $100. But what's the output? That's what's most important. Yes, the price is important, okay? But what kind of pictures does it take? Well, Twisted Fireman that inspired this class, how about this black and white photo? Now, I'm going to show you that photo again, but I want you to look at the details, okay? My 2 Yorkies are looking at the details. Look at the details in this photograph, okay? The Leica lens combined with the CCD film-like sensor. Let's look at that photograph one more time. Do you see what I'm talking about? The incredible, crisp, sharp, contrasty, gorgeous photographs that this camera takes. All right, let's just run down a few things that I want to say about this camera. First, I want to thank DP Review, Mr. Simon Joinson. He was the former editor-in-chief of DP Review when he wrote the comments that I'm about to mention to you in 2006 when this camera came out, okay? He gave it a recommended review. All right. So when this camera came out, it was $480, worth every penny back then. And today, it's worth $50 to $100. That's what they retail for. In my eyes, these actually should sell for a little bit more because of the output. Let's look at another photograph taken with this camera by me. You see what I'm saying? The output is just amazing. Okay. Now, 10.4 megapixels. Here's what also makes these photographs so incredible. This little guy has optical image stabilization built in. Let's turn it on. Okay, it has optical image stabilization built right into the lens. Now, if you're not familiar with what that is, it's known as OIS. When you take the photograph, okay, there's always a little bit of shake, right? Either from when you take the picture, when you press the shutter, there might be a little shake, right? Or the wind, or just you're excited and you're taking a picture. Even breathing will give a little movement to the camera. Well, optical image stabilization, OIS, okay, it's written right on the front of the camera. That moves an element to keep up with your moving. You go up, it goes down. You go left, it goes right. It keeps the photograph steady and sharp on your screen and on the sensor. Speaking about the screen, if you're looking at the screen saying, that looks a little odd, it is. It's a 16:9 ratio screen and sensor. You have the full opportunity to change the aspect ratio on the front, okay? It gives you the 4:3 ratio, which is standard, 3:2, or gorgeous 16:9. Here's why 16:9 is so important. If you hold your cell phone horizontally, okay, that's usually 16:9 aspect ratio. This camera will fill the screen. Same thing with your computer monitor, laptop, iPad, etc. Okay, so this camera has on the side of the lens 3 options: autofocus, manual focus, and autofocus for macro. It's incredible. All right, let's keep rolling along about the Lumix LX2. It gives you RAW and JPEG choices, ISO range 100, which all of the photographs you're about to see in this video that I took, I shot all in ISO 100. Keep the noise down. But if you need it, you could crank it up to 3200 on this little guy, 3200 ISO. Shutter speed, no problem, up to 1/2000th of a second. Oh, here's another thing, built-in flash right here. This little fellow right here, okay, built-in pop-up flash. Now, I've told you guys in all hundreds of my videos, pop-up flash is great for a fill-in outdoors. Okay. Now, it has complete mode dial on top. Okay, right here for program mode, aperture priority, shutter priority, and full manual. This camera also takes movies. I don't shoot movies, all right? So I didn't experiment with that portion of the camera functions. That's for you guys to determine. So to answer your question, Mr. @Twisted Fireman, I highly recommend, and to you guys too, this gorgeous Panasonic Lumix LX2 digital camera, CCD sensor, Leica lens, zoom from 28 millimeter, nice and wide, to 112. Perfect for portraits. All right, let's look at the photographs once more, taken with this little guy by me. Highly recommended. Now listen, you have to subscribe. You have to give me a thumbs up. Comment below. We're all trying to work out this YouTube machine. All right, guys, have a great day. Let's look at some photos.